Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some shenanigans in Space Engineers.
In the Space Engineers, and also welcome back to Clonk. Missed you last week.
Yes, we did.
Oh, thank you.
Nab, do you want the Nab cam on today?
Sure, but I'm not in right now, so...
You're not in right now. I will turn it on later. So anyway, guys, if you're wondering what the heck is going on, like, this is not Rival Survival.
What is this?
You are correct. So this is our Ball&Chain Gang Christmas Village. And we have been building it on Twitch for a couple weeks now. And it's, I guess not a couple weeks, a week and a half. But we are building our little magical holiday village, and everybody who's joined us so far has had the opportunity to build a little hut. And what's going to happen here once all of the prime cast gets in here, so Clonk and Scarlet and Dre and Navarine are all in this world. It is a private world, but when I say it, I will allow you folks to join. And you can build your own little things. You won't be joining voice chat. It'll just be the normal crew in voice chat, just to keep things a little less crazy. But people can just start building. Build your home. Greeble what's already existing. You can see these beautiful, beautiful lampposts that Final has been putting together. The Canadian file, not the upside down second final. But yeah, Final 57 built those, and they look amazing. Oh, and I just saw a whole bunch of people start playing Space Engineers waiting for me to tell them to join.
I have not heard...
PhD's already in waiting for it.
I know, I see that. And they of course, if you all want to, you are welcome to join, chat with each other, and talk to each other in Discord. As always, welcome.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the crosstalk craziness down to a minimum.
Keep the airwaves clear.
Oh my.
Oh, you've noticed the tree, have you? I am going to tag our good friend Dre.
Yes, tag him. I bet you he's just too busy with Zori's cookies.
All your crazy lights have made my apartment a disco.
That is a danger of living inside of a Christmas tree, sir.
Very well.
Hey,
French
Xenon.
chalet
Hey,
it
Wacko.
shall be.
A Final 57. I think I said Dreg already. And there's a Space Pirate Captain Russian here as well. Uh-oh.
Okay, thank you, sweet.
Apparently something's happening that I can't hear because of the Christmas music and noise. Hey, Dre. So, we are all set. And Dre, you are good to join. We're all loaded. We're all live. We just assumed you were eating some delicious Zerinia cookies, and that's what was holding you up.
You know, I was just finishing a mission in Dwarf, Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Did you dig all the holes?
Indeed, I did.
Oh, this is survival.
It is survival.
That puts a new wrinkle on things. So much for building my elaborate grudge house.
You can still build it. You just have to build it carefully.
And by hand. No welders.
Yeah, you have to actually take your welder and throw it on the ground and just make it out of snow. But if you have an elaborate Grinch house, I'm perfectly willing to help weld, because my big project was the tree along with Scarlet, and so I've that, and I'm connecting this road to this mine over here where Jared has decided to live. Has Jure gotten in?
He is here.
Has? Okay, you guys can now join. PhD has jumped the gun. Everyone shun PhD.
Shun.
But anybody else who is in chat and is friends with me or PhD or one of the other people, you can go ahead and join up to, so you've got 4 more slots. So just go for it, guys. It's a lottery. Good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Hello, Rush in chat.
Hello. Wako has been doing it all warned. Warm.
Orange.
Honey, I'm
Okay, I'm gonna keep building the road. Sorry guys, the boys are just not having this whole bedtime thing tonight, and I don't know what's going on. Probably didn't help that I didn't get home until like 6:30, and then we fed them, and by the time all that was all squared away, it was like, oh, well, I guess we're going to, guess we're gonna shove you into bed with stomachs that are literally bursting with pasta, so. Rash, I wish your PC worked. It'd be great to get you in here. Hopefully you can get that squared away soon.
What's wrong with Rush's PC?
I'm not exactly sure. I just know she hasn't, I don't think it's been booting. I think something happened that's prevented it from booting up. I think it's because she's Canadian and she hasn't been giving it enough gravy.
That or maple syrup.
Yeah. One or the other.
So it actually snowed like knee high on what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. No, Wednesday, I think.
Is that part of that big big nasty storm that hit out there on the East Coast?
Yep. So that's been a lot of fun.
I mean, it could be. Think of all the snow forts you could build. Have you built your Grinch fortress in real life yet?
No, I have not. Somehow I doubt the neighbors would be too pleased.
Awesome. So also anybody in chat who wants to join a voice chat, you won't be joining voice chat with us here on stream, but you're welcome to use one of the in-game channels in our Discord to join up. Donation detected. Who was it? Zarlo 3812. Thank you, Zarlo, so much for your donation. That was very kind of you. Was there any text with that? I didn't see.
I can check. Was that on?
That was through Streamlabs.
Okay, let me go.
Nabarin is going to go check the thing to see if there was text with that, because I can't because of how I've got everything set up. I mean, I could, but it's more difficult for me. Oh, let me turn Nab cam on. Bloop.
As I stand here,
And
doing
she
nothing.
stands- do the thing. Do you do nothing?
That was a $50 donation. Australian
Mm-hmm.
says, hello from the land down under. Have some money.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
donation detected.
And Drago donates 193 super chat. So did you get the Christmas gift from the Dragon to eat? I did. So Drago took advantage of our P.O. box, which we only have because people have been pestering us on how they can send us stuff, which
is still mind-blowing and we will never
Yes.
understand, but thank you.
Yes. But we have I'm gonna build more steel plates, what we gotta do. But we have received some gifts from people, including some people in this chat from the Scarlet Claws. But Drago sent us a tin of pretzels to our P.O. box, and
the boys are quite happy.
they have been enjoying them. They have been, quote, selling them to each other. So we've got a bunch of entrepreneurs. Trucker Joe, let me see. Trucker Joe, there looks like there's one slot left. We'll see if it lets you join or not. It was getting kind of weird and finicky the first night I did this. So I'm getting pushed around by a PhD composer who is to be shunned. Shun Charlie.
Why
Couldn't you
are
wait
we
for
shunning
my
you?
heart?
He jumped the gun on joining.
He joined before I told anyone to join. Like, probably a full 30 seconds before I said it was okay to join. I see PhD has connected. I was like, the doctor of deceit. So Trucker Joe, you're welcome to try. I don't know if it'll let you join or not. but good luck. I'm actually going to use your Grinch monster to recharge my suit.
You don't happen to have voxel hands turned on, do you?
I do not.
Okay, no worries.
I thought about it, but the potential for accidental and intentional abuse, considering how public I was making this, seemed to be too great. So I may turn them on at some later point to fix some of the craters in the hill, because the idea is once we declare this whole shenanigan done, we're going to then have a toboggan race down this wonderful hill.
The hill I'm currently carving a path through.
Are you going uphill or downhill?
Uphill.
Uphill's
That's
fine.
fine.
We're gonna go downhill.
Well, I mean, you can get on and follow it downhill. Oh, I get you. Starting point's
Yeah.
downhill. I'm going. Okay.
The starting point is going to be just downhill the village, and we're just going to go down from there. And people are welcome to make their own sleds for that. I want to say 1 thruster. And that's it. You get 1 thruster on your sled. And be aware that this world has a speed mod on. Just be prepared to get all explodey up in this
Be prepared.
business.
So will we be allowed to paste in our sled creations?
Yes. When it happens. So that's probably not going to happen this week. I'm guessing maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Because I don't work the 24th and the 25th or until the 4th of January. So we'll be able to do all sorts of shenanigans. Why am I flying away from the wreck? I should be getting the steel plates. Oh, don't die. Oh, fuel low. Crap.
Do we want to take the road to the base of this ramp over here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
To the mine.
I wanted to get it I wanted to just get it as close as possible. There's a little bit of lack of road to the mine. That's fine, but I did want to drive that road pretty close to the mine to give other people more room to build their homes and lodges.
I'm coming up to the ramp. It's just do the side of the ramp. That's all.
It's okay as long as there's access. I'm going to have to jog back because I did not check my hydrogen levels.
What do you think of the path, Dre?
Oh, hey,
it's a bit
Arctic Wolf.
rough, but it works.
Arctic Wolf,
I
you
just
don't have
need to
to stay
refill
up
my
to watch
energy
us,
levels.
but you're welcome to
Gotta
tag
find some
along.
coffee.
We're glad to have you.
Or I guess to be seasonal, hot cocoa.
I mean, both are appropriate in cold weather, I feel. You just have to put peppermint in it to make it more holiday-ish. Although I don't think that would go well in coffee.
Now I want apples.
You want me to go downstairs and make you some?
No, I can go down. I really want.
Tarmac
Should I put-
Candy Cave, 10 Formix odd. Okay.
Seems legit. I am now jogging the 1.8 kilometers back to the base because I have no hydrogen.
I don't even know where to go to refill energy, so I'm just running around learning the layout. I'm finding a lot of kitchens.
Yeah, so the main base has the Christmas tree on it. And there is a med bay within said base.
Gotcha.
Fair enough, Trigger. No final hydrogen, not hydrogen. Hydrogen.
Isn't that podcast host?
Possibly. Oh, thank you, BD. I'm gonna have to. Please stop. There we go. Get in the hole.
Hey, did you take Lucian off?
What? Lucian
You
off
just
what?
told me the voice mod.
No, I never had
It
Lucian
was never
on this
in
one,
this particular
Okay.
world.
which is good because Lucian
Oh, it's in
was in
Rival
this
Survival.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go. Whoosh. I have been saved by BD.
That doesn't sound good.
Luckily, we have point defense candy canes that take them out.
Yes. We can always use more of those if someone's bored. I love our chat here. Trekker wasn't able to get in, so he's just like, I guess I'll just watch. And Space Pirate Captain Rush goes, hang out and be sarcastic with me, Trekker Joe. I love it.
What monster turned meteors on?
Wait, who are you calling a
Obviously the
monster?
host.
Yeah, and that's coming from me.
It's not like they're gonna hit anything. We hope.
Wait, don't-
Except for that one time they do.
I built into the side of the mountain.
And flat cannons, yes, fine, I'll put some flat cannons up.
Aha.
Getting pushed around by Nabarine, but I think
Always.
everyone should be used to that by now.
You get
She's-
pushed around by your wife. Do, 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 do.
Oh, that's right. Nab doesn't have the concrete skin.
Nope.
Okay, we'll just have to repaint it with a paint gun later.
Speaking of
Trekker,
that,
you
mod
get
was
a
throwing
chance.
errors.
Was it? It was
It
working.
was. I got an error earlier.
It was working fine last time.
It just said something about couldn't find whoever had her.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's probably on somebody who isn't here. There's probably a paint gun on somebody who is not in this session. What?
There's a speed mod on this world.
Oh, did you die?
Horribly. I stopped accelerating towards the wreck like a full 10 seconds before I slammed into it at like 120 meters a second.
Oops.
There was an update today.
What?
Candor, staying up too late, says, pushed around by Nab, why am I picturing that office chair curling match from Scrubs?
Kendra, why aren't you playing? Wait a second. If you're gonna stay up anyway, why aren't you in our little mod play group?
A good question.
Also, how was your fancy tea that you went to today? Looked amazing.
That did look
So
very
fancy.
fancy.
So very fancy. Fancy pantsy, in fact.
Okay, fair enough, Candor.
He's just coming in to rub in the fact that he's already off work and I'm not.
The children are off of school, which is nice. You don't have to deal with that.
Someone has to man the depth charges while Scarlet's building things. Fortunately, we can't be depth charged on YouTube. There are no subscriptions. Ha! Take that.
Well, there are. They're just different.
Yes, but they don't work like that. You can't
No.
gift.
Can't gift memberships, I don't think.
No.
Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure YouTube owns Twitch, or Google does.
Amazon does.
Oh, Amazon does, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, look at all this ice. There's a whole bunch of ice barreling down the mountain. What is happening?
Fine.
It's an attack on Christmas.
No, Trekker Joe, the Grinch didn't break. I'm just grabbing stuff as I need it.
That's a conveyor. Why can't I just put stuff in the conveyor, for heaven's sake?
There's a mod
Because
for
it
that.
conveys, it doesn't cargo. Or whatever the adjective of cargo is.
It doesn't car go, it car stops. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
Also, I imagine it's like sticking your hand inside like a running bit of machinery. You really don't want to do that.
I suppose
What
not.
does
Uh-oh.
this button do?
Jared, did you kill BD?
Someone capacked PD.
See, inside the conveyors, I imagine like Tom and Jerry style machinery, like long arms with white gloves, going dun 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 na 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 na.
Why? I wonder if
In
there's
this
a
case,
problem with the
they're
mod.
elves, right?
There are massive balls of ice rolling down the mountain. Clunk! What are you doing?
They can't hurt anything.
I'm finding a path to the mountain. I'm also littering horribly.
You don't need to.
Well, he doesn't want a big path. He wants it small. That's why he's using his drill like that.
Aha.
I'm following in his footsteps, dodging chunks of death rock.
Death Rock 2000.
We are out of iron. That is correct, Jared. Fortunately, at the bottom of
Always.
the hill, there is a giant lump of steel plates.
There's also more
Bringing some
iron.
resources back.
Thank you, Jure.
Send this to the peoples.
The people's what?
Just all the
Communist.
peoples. I copy to clipboard.
Final, I think Capac enjoys being a verb.
Wait, what is happening?
What?
Well, apparently the road is now the yellow brick road and not concrete.
What?
It's happening right now. If you have issues, you can talk to BD. Only up the hill.
Huh. Going to yellow brick for the ramp.
And then continuing to be concrete. Going forward.
Hey,
Just
some things are just concrete, okay?
Ahaha.
I'm so funny. Some of these tasty, tasty, tasty blast door blocks.
DE, have you showed the YouTube peoples all the houses that have been built
Oh,
yet?
I should do that, yes.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, this is just a normal session, I'm just driving. I'm gonna follow Jure's track. Oh, I'm gonna bounce off the road and hurt myself, is what I'm gonna do. I was following Jure's tracks, and then I almost died, and I gained some altitude. That's what I did. Yes, sirree bop. So, we'll start with the common area. Oh, somebody's corpse. We've got the spawn room. We've got all the beds of people who've come in here so far. A few unclaimed beds as well. We have a box. This is for, we should make PhD come in here because this is the shame corner right here. Shame. Tarmac
him in a
graced
glass
us.
box.
Yes. Tarmac graced us with his glorious, glorious Christmas tree. Lighting everything on fire. Cargo gifts in front of it. Actually has some stuff in it, looks like. Love the beveling on the ceiling and the floor. Oh, sorry, I was a half yawn there, that's why I sounded weird. The weather is clear. Whoa. Very busy. Busy around here. We have Drago's bunker and his Merry Christmas, My Friend Army version, which is very long, and I won't be reading it right now because it is very long. Drago is asleep right here, probably dreaming of pretzels. We'll leave him be. We have Tarmax Candy Cove, no formics allowed, which I think is a very, very, very suspicious thing to say.
Honestly, if you
before-
read the sign, it says 10 formics allowed.
It says no, actually.
Oh, weird. On my screen, the left side of the N is cut off, so you've just got that right line, and it looks like 10.
I mean, one tarmac, dinner for 10. We have the Boozy Elf, which is from BD. Oh, there's BD now. Here to serve you some cola. And this awesome fireplace that he did. And you can sit here and warm yourself by the fire. Gotta chill out. Have a good time. Oh, go to sleep. No, sorry, gotta stand up. Too comfortable. Also, check out this. Whoa, there's many timer blocks. But look at this really cool little chimney he made. It's awesome. Over here we have Trekker Joe's abode, which is still under construction. He desperately needed conveyor access on this side of the road, and so he built himself a splitsy piston, which I'm sure will definitely not clang out.
A Splitston?
A splitston. We got some more. We've got Shrouded Soul, I think, is in here.
He's in
Yes.
the bunker.
The Black Bunker.
Yes.
Very, very imperial, chic. Except his bed has handrails, so you know it's not actually the Empire. Close the doors before we let too much of this warm air out. We've got a lamppost under construction.
Created by
have a-
Final.
Yes, these are Final 57's lampposts, as mentioned earlier in the stream. We have another home, which is mine, but I didn't build any of it. This is Nabarine's cave. Oh, but there's much more than the cave. She greebled right here and right here. She's very proud of it.
I am.
We have a guest bathroom where you can, you know, use the facilities, not wash your hands, and grab a rifle and go have fun. We have more bathrooms in here. This is our bedroom where you can grab a rifle, not wash your hands, and then go into the shower. Oh no, we have a sink. We can wash our hands. Plants with no light, and a walk-in closet, which she's very proud of as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, we have a creator in the world.
The kitchen is still under construction, but I was busy helping get the road ready, and now I'm mining iron because nobody else is.
So we have Huaco's mountain bungalow here. Walk up here. I'm gonna Huaco up here. And Huaco is hard at work. Lots of framework still, but he joined the first time our last session on Twitch, so it's coming along. He's got a wonderful sign of the oh nope, sorry, just Drago sign. There's one of our defense candy canes. Don't steal the toys. That thing's loaded.
Jared's got his place at the mine. He
Yeah.
made a present on a rotor, I think.
Yeah, he did. There's a present right here. He had the presence of mind to create this.
Ah.
And we'll walk through here. He also has a really cool piston elevator. If I could just... Is there a button? There's a button. Push the button.
Push the button, Max.
Waiting for the elevator. Oh, somebody died here. Oh yeah, he's got a cool little elevator here. And then up at the top he's got an observation deck that you can't quite walk onto. You're gonna look over the whole little village. Because he lives in the mine. And they call it a mine. There's only one more home that I must show you. And it is the grumpiest of homes. Because it belongs to the oldest of men. Scarlet.
Someone turned it into a disco.
Wasn't it always like that?
Yeah, I added the blinking lights last time, and so now they're blinking inside of his house. But he also has a wonderful fireplace, a very uncomfortable looking couch, nice window.
I don't want my guests to stay long.
Yeah. Most importantly, he has a Get Off My Lawn 5000 right here, which is a 400mm casemate gun mounted to the side of the Christmas tree.
I believe you put that there.
Yes, but it's more fun telling everyone that it's yours. To be fair, for full old man points, Scarlet should have called it a discotheque. But yeah, so that's our little village. It is still growing, and it's lots of fun.
Scarlet, what are you welding up there?
A house?
Oh.
Why? What's up?
I'm seeing the light from your welder, so please don't dig down.
No, I'm going up. I'm going up.
Okay.
Going up.
I'm slowly annexing your house.
I see.
This is mine now. We placed all these already.
I have the.
Oh, I put
greatest
the
pet-
steel plates in DE.
Yeah, looking good. I'm welding them right now. I'm just doing some road work. I should get a yellow vest on. Then I need 3 people to watch me while I do the work, and then it will really be road work. Or we could do California road work, and we'll have 10 people watching one guy do work.
You know
Have
the
a good night,
PA's
Gator. Say again?
Do you guys want to know what the PA state flower is?
Hmm.
It's the orange traffic cone.
I believe it. But yeah, so to everyone who's in the world with me, feel free to build a house anywhere along the road. Just make sure you're not infringing onto your neighbor's property. So be aware of what's below or beside you.
Now don't worry, my property is far away from everyone else because I hate other people.
Oh,
And
we're
Christmas.
so glad you're here.
I wonder what Clonk is going to build. I did do for the patrons I if I do say so myself, a fantastic reading of How the Grinch Stole Christmas in the banana voice. I had a lot of fun doing that. Makes me want to try to narrate audiobooks, but then at the same time I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah, no kidding, Arctic Wolf.
It's a good thing no one's complaining about my excavation practices.
Didn't Nab complain quite loudly about it earlier?
I didn't hear that.
So, query, is it worthwhile to deconstruct some of this stuff? For
What stuff?
instance, like 11,000 motors?
Yeah, I think that's
Probably. That's a lot
probably
of
worth
money.
it.
Now, when you have that many motors, it means you gotta build a lot of the large grid thrusters, and we'll just fly the whole village.
Excavate the whole village,
will
just
be-
fly it somewhere else. I did notice it actually doesn't ever get to night here. I landed almost perfectly
Or
on one of the
perpetual.
poles. It gets to
Nice.
twilight, and then it goes to day, and then back to twilight, and then back to day. So that's a thing.
We're actually at the pole. We're at the North Pole.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless it's the South Pole.
Well, South Pole, yeah.
It might be the South Pole, because it's always daylight. Just sitting here and enjoying
Hydrogen
the
bottle go.
epidemic Christmas tunes.
My hydrogen bottle disappeared. I put it in there to get refilled and it's gone. Oh shoot.
Perhaps Clunk took it to the top of Mount Crumpet to dump it.
Which Lori was working on.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
actually carving Mount Crumpet up there.
Yep. That was her plan.
Well, that's good to know.
So yeah, I would build anything that you're building near the base, but I don't know if you're going to build. Well, she's not here, so it's like whatever. I told her not to because, not seriously. Like I don't care if she tries, but it's going to take forever to remove that much voxel material with drills.
But that's what that big monstrous pink miner is down here. She built it herself. Very proud of it. Which mountain was she trying to carve?
The one Clonk is going up to.
Oh, well, perfect. She's not building a base up there, so you are welcome to be the Grinch.
Yeah, she was just gonna carve the mountain.
Okay.
She built a small grid one to start and crashed it. I built a small grid one to excavate the road and crashed that.
This is why you never build small grids. The crash
I
is
mean,
easy.
you can actually see where I impacted and the pieces bounced down the mountain. Right here. Record Joe says he wants to build a cute mining drone from a blueprint and name it Tunnel Buddy. Rush, no, the concrete skin does come in all colors. It's just we have it gray for the road. Speaking of voices, Lucian is thinking of doing a reading of A Study in Scarlet here on YouTube. Why are they studying Scarlet?
I'm an interesting person. Why wouldn't they study me?
That's a fair point.
It is a fair point.
And here we have the wild formic.
It appears to be quiescent at the moment. Perhaps we should poke it with a
Donation
stick
detected.
or a railgun. And thank
Appears
you
to
for the
be
5,
nesting.
Drago.
I empty hydrogen.
I'll give you an empty hydrogen bottle. Hey, it's snowing! It's so magical! Yay!
It's so magical.
Yeah, Arctic Wolf. I was aware of that, but in the winter, is the time that you get the days of constant night. So for the North Pole, in December, it is winter for the Northern Hemisphere, so the North Pole and the area around it is in constant darkness. Darkness.
Santa's is a creature of darkness. I knew it all along.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in all the Christmas movies, they never show the North Pole like that. They should.
Yep. Like in the Rudolph, the old Rudolph claymations. It's like, it's almost Christmas and it's daylight. It's like, no, it's not.
It is if they're somewhere else, I guess, but it's snowing, so it would
Yeah.
be where it's winter.
Maybe it's like the almost North Pole. It's like, yeah, we're just outside of the Arctic Circle. It's daylight for about 14 minutes.
Our home is being
Bonk.
invaded.
Many bonks.
should know to stay out.
We go follow the path up the mountain. See what the Grinchy Claus is up to.
Grinchy Clunk.
Grinchy Clunk. Oh, he's actually drilling into Mount Crumpet. If you don't give us a rendition of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, at some point, once that's done, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh, look!
Well, it's not the
Drills.
Grinch who sings it. It's someone else.
Not in the 2000 Jim Carrey version. Jim Carrey does sing
Really?
a very large portion of that song.
I did not know that. I've not seen that
4
version.
o'clock, jazzercise.
Jazzercise. Dinner with myself. I can't
4:30.
cancel that again.
I love Jim Carrey.
love him.
I struggle with Jim Carrey.
I love him sometimes. I
True. Fair
unabashedly
enough,
enjoy
fair
that
enough.
movie. I like How the Grinch Stole Christmas because I laughed very hard at it when I was a kid, and I'm just fine with it. I understand why people don't like it, and it's like the Who's are so cringy, so incredibly cringy, but they're supposed to be. Yeah, Rush. The original, of course, is much better. The animated one.
Is it though?
It is.
Is.
Is it though?
100% it is.
Yes.
I haven't even seen the other one, but I can say from watching the trailer of it, the original's better.
Yes.
It's definitely a guilty pleasure, but I do love it.
Ugh. There's no need for some weird love backstory crap.
Yeah, I
There's
don't
no,
know
like,
what that is. Like,
There's no need for any of that. It doesn't need to be bigger
And-
than just the rhyme itself.
and anything that, what was the love interest name? Martha Mayhew.
Martha May.
Martha May. I like everything she says. She's out of breath. And everything she says.
So kind of like Meg talks to Zagreus like this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, watch out. You're going to set off a bunch of people in chat. You watch
I
yourself.
constantly have a little bit of a cold, and everybody thinks it's so hot.
Everyone digs chicks with asthma.
I guess so.
I'm missing something.
In Hades, that's how Meg speaks.
Oh,
And there's a cult following of Meg, and they're like, oh, she's so attractive. I'm like, I think you just like the fact that she's got a whip, and you're into that. That's what I think is going on here.
You just like demons with whips. Cool. Gotcha.
When a new Zag comes along, you must whip it. What?
I think you did a funny.
Did I?
Yeah, it couldn't be.
I don't think so. I'm not a very funny person. Okay. Space engineers with RTX when?
Never.
Chipsticks. Chipsticks. Get to work.
Chipsticks is constantly working on stuff.
No, I'm joking. But look at all these splitstons. Splitsy pistons. Got,
I'll just make 2 lines or just put it underneath and branch off left, right.
because Final didn't want to do that. What just happened?
The speed mod. I just barely missed the
Oh, I
bit of
forgot.
equipment that was keeping Zori's ship up.
This is Lucian's home / ski house of walkery death with a giant gun on top? Question mark? Do you think he's compensating for something? I just reminded of the Shrek quote. And they're outside of Duloc.
We
Welcome
have
to
a catapult
Duloc.
next to the main base now?
A capitolt? Wait, where? I can't knock that tree down when I go zooming at like 3 a.m. Oh, yeah, so Icer, I want to show you. The base is quite thick, and made of steel plate. So it is, in fact, Candlelion proof. Unless said Candlelion is zooming around at 3 a.m. in a large, vehicle, then perhaps there may be some knockage. What is this? On the other
A
side?
catapult, yes. If a certain ice lion wants to go zooming around the Christmas tree and try to knock it down, we have the catapult right next to the base.
Oh, why am I not seeing it? Where's PhD? I'm right next.
He's over here. He's next to the
Oh,
mine.
I found it.
Oh, look at that. The road is done.
It does work. I will, before we go anywhere, I will fix the text.
Oh, it's moving.
Wah! Oh. Didn't go anywhere.
Your leg's freaking out again.
Freaking out, man.
It's freaking out, man.
Oh, Scarlet is going full Greeble.
It is such a pain. And I thought building in small grid, I was like, oh, that won't be too bad. It's so horrible. Every tiny block.
It's okay. I'll send for some contractors. Actually, it's just me. Hey, at least, yeah?
You said that you would greeble in our home, right?
I can, if you would like me to.
You said you would.
I said I could. I don't think I said I would, but I will.
I finished our little breakfast nook. So that's done, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the rest of the kitchen. I do kind of like that it is an open cave though.
Mm-hmm. Like the open hole in the ground concept.
Huh.
Jared, if you want to do that, that's totally fine.
I've been to a place called the Hole in the Wall. I think it's in Arizona, and it was a couple that made their home in a cave, and now it's like a museum.
Is it gilded?
No, it was not a gilded cave.
Okay. Thought I had to ask. Let's take a look at your... Oh, look at that. And there's 2 seats.
Yes. So I am going to do this.
Go put a tableau.
The blue. We could put a second one over here, I suppose.
Perhaps.
Except I cannot do that right now.
Perhaps.
And please don't tell me.
Perhaps. Zer Store asks, where will the chillin' sit?
So our children, we speak about them, right? But they don't exist in game for various reasons.
Chipsticks, get to work on that model.
Oh my goodness. Don't listen to anything Scarlet says. Ever.
I mean, all you gotta do is shrink the default model by half.
And make it really loud. And break things all the time.
But yeah, they don't exist in most of our YouTube content as far as like story goes, just because, well, especially in like the 7 days. No, thank you. We're not gonna introduce that concept into that awful world. So
Nobody has children in Zombieland.
no.
They just grow out of the ground. I
I like how trucker has a window that says weather clear, and I'm like, it's on a window.
That's a fair point.
Look outside, man. I'm gonna look in there. Is that okay?
In where? Trekker's house?
No, creator is building like a storage unit, a sled garage.
Catapult isn't sideways, Wako. It is a little sideways. Oh. Wako, what did you do?
Woo! Oh, fun.
There you go.
I like seeing everybody's different takes on what houses should look like.
So the catapult launches you at a good 33 meters a second. That's pretty good.
I have a trebuchet we could put in.
Why? I don't understand.
What? It's a fully operational trebuchet.
Need flingy thing. Make thing go flingy.
Gotta do the pumpkin chucking.
It's wrong season.
Ah, darn it.
Ah, the most Christmas of siege weapons is Catherine. Good morning, Catherine. Glad to see you. Scarlett, I just got done putting a whole bunch of your drywall up. Just saying.
Thank you. It's as close as I can get to like refined stone in Space Engineers.
Mm-hmm.
I like the little wall cutouts.
In some places, those are called windows.
But they're not windows, not without the panes. Not in my mind.
That is
Not
not
yet.
true. Windows do not need to have
I
glass.
know that.
Windows actually predate the invention of glass.
Yes, I am aware.
Are you sure?
So what about Mac?
Windows, ha ha
no.
ha. Windows and Mac.
I don't want to talk about Mac. Because I'll come into the chat like this. Hello. Actually, not in this chat. He's not part of our Discord. I don't think Mac would do well in our Discord.
Probably not. You're correct.
Particles. What?
I'm in the Grinch's.
What?
It's
This is
just-
perfectly acceptable living conditions.
That was a good screenshot. DE's a moth confirmed. I do feel the particles, Catherine. I gotta go peek in the Grinch's lair. See what's going on up here.
This 1 second is changing. This is now a 5-second closing door on the front of our main base.
I like the random junk feel you've got going on in the front.
Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of just nonsense because the Grinch isn't exactly known for having a lot of materials to keep or a lot of cheer in his home.
I am yawning so much. Who is building under the road?
Under the road?
There is a gap next to the road, and I went under, and there's a lot of under the road going on right now.
Under the road. Under the road.
Under the road. Under the road. That song has such an innuendo in it. Let's see. I am now actually fascinated by like running on the lines and watching them change. They run. Ooh.
I like how our main base is still patchwork paint.
What do you mean?
There's
It's fine.
still it's like the corners on the outside.
It's fine. Or like this one reactor here that infuriates me. I'm gonna get rid of right now. And put it inside the tree where it belongs.
Don't you go and militarize in my tree?
That sounded like a reaction, which is perfect, as I'm putting a reactor on the tree.
Dre, are you building a home? What are you doing?
I somehow flipped and destroyed Trekker's Grinch mobile, so I'm rebuilding it.
Oh.
Oh. It was never the most stable of vehicles, so I wouldn't feel too bad.
Yeah, it's rather top heavy when it's fully loaded. High center of mass.
Thank you, OK Productions. And Vicescore, yes, my birthday was nice. Thank you for saying so. It was my birthday on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's too bad she has a terrible husband who never remembers her birthday.
Right, totally. Totally. That's exactly how that works.
Yep, I didn't buy her a birthday present like 4 weeks in advance or anything. It wasn't a brand new car. It was not, actually. She no longer has to wait for me to get home to get foot rubs.
Yeah, it was very nice.
I bought her a masseuse. He lives in our closet now.
I am able to give DE massages for his awful. I work as a mechanic, therefore my back and shoulders and neck are always in a knot. Self.
I'm a very naughty person.
But he's been kind of incapable of reciprocating.
Well, I'm capable of reciprocating. I'm just too lazy to.
That, and because he's a mechanic, his hands always hurt, and so
That's the actual real reason.
Yeah.
The lazy part was
Donation
was a
detected.
joke. Donation detected. Oh, Black Phoenix gives 5 and says happy belated
Aw.
birthday, Nab.
thank you.
Oh my. Hey, oh, thank you very much, Jared. He just appeared over me in like this little welding doohickey and just tearing it up.
There we go.
I won't ask you to let me place furniture inside blocks. It's rather annoying.
Yeah. Well, what you could do is just place the furniture as loose small grids.
Well, no, I'm trying to assemble furniture out of various bits of scrap. Esty's like not having any of it.
What is this
It's
climbing
like
up
there's a
here?
voxel in the way, even though the thing you're making uses like less than a 20th of like the volume of the block.
Oh, like these are like actually well-proportioned stairs.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's the stairwell's a little longer than I would have preferred, but you can actually walk up them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in some places the Grinch house is going to actually have to have stairs, floors, because it's the only way it can actually make items.
Mm-hmm.
Final says the clanging might be a lamppost, but
It's probably my house.
there are a lot of things in this world that could be clanging right now. So
It's definitely your house, Scarlet.
Yep. That's why I'd asked if there was voxel hands, because
Your house does not care for me. It is trying to push me off of it.
it's a very smart house.
How do I get that functionality?
you're just
I call
pushing
that
everybody
the
away.
admin.
That would be a fantastic function of a Grinch's house.
I don't know which rotor is the one this is attached to. Probably
It
the
says
most
Scarlet Chalet
Oh, rotor. It's not
because I
actually
named my
completed.
stuff.
Is that a commentary, sir?
No, I'm just saying, since we're all building on a single grid, I thought it would be beneficial to be able to identify individual things.
We're not all
see.
building on a single grid. I'm building on multiple.
Hello,
I don't know what to do
alien.
about that. Alien. It
It's-
goes well.
Yes, it's come along.
PhD is playing on his catapult. I heard that yawn nap.
Mm-hmm.
I've been yawning a lot too. I don't know why. Oh my goodness.
I think we just need to actually catch up on sleep. That's something
We
that should
don't-
probably
We're
happen.
parents. We don't get to sleep.
We're parents and content creators.
I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you with this nice view of the village while I get a sip of... By sip, I mean I'm going to guzzle water like it's going out of style.
It is going out of style. The new style's Gatorade.
Okay, Productions Bucket is Alien Cow 2024. That is Bucket Man. Sounds like she needs a naparine. Thank you, Catherine.
I missed a pun while I was gone. How dare I do this thing? Okay, so we actually have like a full road. What?
So I'm standing in our house. And you know how we were just talking about how we need sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett's house is going above our bedroom.
There will be no sleep for you.
Get that rotor lock on there, Scarlet.
The rotor is locked. I'm trying to attach a landing gear to freeze it in place.
What you should do is extend the rotor up as much as you can. Put the landing gear down. And then lower the rotor.
It's a good idea.
I'm gonna back up so when it explodes, it's not my fault.
Drew says, prepare for explosion.
Hey, Bino. Welcome to the stream. Okay, Productions has never encountered the Mighty Bucket Man.
What? Somebody hasn't been on Twitch. Well, he has. Wait a second.
Bucket.
How can you have watched any of our Twitch streams and not seen Bucket Man?
Huh.
Yeah,
The
it's
landing gear did not engage.
nope.
Stand by.
The whole thing. Oh, it stopped clanging.
Well, that's because I jammed it up all the way. I'm going to move the landing gear over. Okay, you put a block there.
I mean, or you could just put another step below this and call it good and leave it where it is. Because it's no
I
longer
could
clanging.
do that.
That would be no fun, would it? There. Ah, now Scarlet's home. Oh, I see the problem. Look in the back corner.
There we go. Landing gear is locked.
Problem is over there. That block. I bet you anything. It's that block right over there.
All right,
back.
now we're all hanging out underneath here,
That's right.
and I can't get out.
I'm sure it's safe. Woohoo.
Oh. I'm sure there are many French people I'm about to annoy as I attempt to build the chalet.
I'm sure a French person will eventually tell us that it's not a chalet unless it's in some specific region of France that no one's ever heard of.
Otherwise, it's just a sparkling room.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty good at making sparkling rooms.
Does a trashy bathroom count as a room?
No.
No. I think it's right. That was the problem.
What? This
Whoa.
exploded?
A block that was on the ground that was clanging out. I think that's what your whole house was clanging on. Was a dropped small grid block. And I
Well,
took
to be
care
fair,
of
I
it.
think my house was just clanging out because it's space engineers.
Probably.
So I have discovered the button that just lets you run. I did not know about it until just now.
Oh, they keep
Great.
sprint on.
It's Q.
What?
Push Q.
Oh, I'm running
Oh.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't feel like I'm in control of myself.
Okay, so I discovered something that you did not know. Cool.
What's weird is when that mode's on, you have like no control over your movement that much, but if you're actually sprinting normally, you can
Yep.
uh
But that functionality would have been really nice in early versions of the Formic Wars.
you wrote a bad song, Petey. Hmm. Need some more steel plates, but I know where to get those. Flee! Bathroom is a bit exposed.
It is?
That's what Trekker Joe says.
Oh, you mean like in the bedroom?
Hmm.
Whatever.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever. If you want to
No.
add a door to the bathroom, you can, but whatever.
I mean,
Or
I
you could use
typically
an
close
awesome
the door.
mod by Chipsticks.
That's
Yes.
right.
Hashtag subscribe to Chipsticks.
Chipsticks
Indeed.
is an incredible modder.
Dipstick is responsible for the face I'm wearing right now in
That's
the
right.
game.
And I hope I'm still wearing my face.
I don't know. Let me check if. Oh, you are mad.
I might be man. No, I am me. I am
I don't-
Navarine.
I don't think advocating of somebody just, ripping people's faces off them and putting them in video games to be worn like a mask is a good thing.
You're a very funny person.
Oh my
What if it was
word,
Nicolas
Crew.
Cage's face?
Crew is
No.
building a thing.
A thing?
Yep. A very
Is
much
he
a thing.
building a walker?
No, he's building a fortress, I think. A hillside fortress.
I saw somebody in a rover go by. Was that you, Jure?
That was a long time ago.
Well, it was a little while ago. I saw somebody driving by.
Gosh, Nab, get with the times. That was a long time ago.
That's not hip anymore. Rovers are out. Walkers are in.
We do have crew here. Let's see.
I did not see this until just now. This very, very large wreck over here.
Meteor storm inbound.
These look so good, these lampposts.
Yep. I think those lampposts are fantastic and they should be put on the workshop and everybody should...
Oh, he's even got like control panels down at the bottom. There was one that wasn't done yet and I just extended it and turned it on because I was like, it's good now. Fire small. Oh, there we go. Electric arc.
Yeah, Vino, they're not a mod. I said that I wanted classic gas lamps, and Final57, who is there in chat, built these.
Yeah, these lampposts are perfect. Are completely vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they do require the DLC
Yes.
for the exhaust block, but other than that, they're completely vanilla.
I think this one's totally on fire.
Hmm?
It's on fire. Like, literally on fire.
It is pretty hot. Also, it's frozen. It's ice cold. Let's see what we got here. Originally, it was like I wanted everything to kind of be up top so you could see down the hill, but I kind of like the fact that the road is recessed into the ground and there's just these ice walls on either side.
I like it. Oh. PhD says, we need iron again. Is there a miner I can use? Well, there's that massive thing that Zori made, but she did not make it to actually mine.
No, it can't.
She made it to carve, but no, there's no miner, because if there had been one, I would have been using it. I have been mining by hand.
And Jure is nomming the ship. Well, he's nomming the ship to make a new rover.
Jared got his miner stuck.
Leave Zori's miner thing alone, please.
Yeah. That's hers.
Building Santa's end of the world village. Guess that's one way to look at it. Be careful with the electro ones, they can cause crashes. Really? Catherine says she should have known the bright pink thing was Zori's.
Oh, yes.
You know, when Zori was a young girl, she didn't like the color pink.
Oh. But we all said, all of us who were of the quote-unquote tomboy variety, Although, when I was a young girl, I was like, no, pink is my favorite color. But then it shifted to blue. But Zorinia didn't want to be girly, at all, and then everything changed, what? I guess 6 years ago?
She met a Marine and she was like, you know what? I've seen what being a tomboy does to people, and they become Marines, and I'm never going down that route. So
Right, that's totally
she
what
turned
just that.
100% around.
Totally. No, the
She's just allowing herself to like the feminine things that she did like,
but felt like she
but
couldn't
felt like she
express
couldn't.
that.
Yeah, because she wasn't. She wasn't. The
Wait,
typical...
did you just make a dig about the Marines?
You're a little late there.
Well, I am a Marine, so you know, I'm on time for them.
You guys are always on time for the fight.
We are never early nor late. We arrive exactly when we are
when
supposed to.
Yep.
When you are supposed to pew.
Kind of like America in general.
Yes.
Like, where have you
Always
guys been?
late.
Like,
Always
we've
late
been
to
having
every
breakfast.
war.
Always late to every war.
Well, we're that sort of friend who doesn't really want to get involved, but is also like making literally everything for you.
Not anymore.
Now we just consume.
No, now
Consume.
Now we want to be involved all the time, but we don't make anything anymore. Oh, how the turntables. What the?
Why are we playing 88s?
Oof.
Ah, Jared's attacking me with a welder.
He's just trying to help Scarlet. Stop. Let it happen.
Energy critical.
Two out of 4 medium cargo containers full. It needs so many interior plates.
What is this thing even stuck on?
What stuck on?
Jared's miner.
Oh, of raw iron. Well done, Wacho.
It's not stuck on anything, D. It's moving. Can't you see that?
Yeah, well, it's because I'm a magic man.
He's a magic man.
That's interesting. It does not like to move. I think he's got too much traverse on his wheels because it won't turn. Oh, I know what the problem is. Use all terminals. Wheels. The strength is way too low. Suspension needs to be stronger. There we go. Do wheels hate frames?
They get iffy on them, but they should work on them still.
There we go.
Well,
Just
all
gotta
of your
keep rolling.
wheels work, Dre. Brought back stuff for you.
Sweet. I'm hoping these 3x3s will be big enough.
Ah, stop! Oh.
It's on me, I didn't do it.
Well. My body, is it rolling down the mountain? Yep, there it goes. It'll be
Roll it.
rolling down the
Roll it.
mountain. Oh, it actually got stopped.
Is the weather still clear?
Nope. He's foggy.
Froggy.
Froggy ain't as nice. We
This
keep,
makes me the mountain a lot scarier.
we keep quoting that play, but I don't think many people have seen that play.
Keep quoting them. I don't think it means what people think it means.
Okay, Dre, I'm bringing back computers. What else do you need?
Ah! Wow, my face!
I think I and a couple displays, and that's all I can think of at the moment.
Okay.
Chat's wondering what you did because they looked at your screen and noticed your backpack flying through the air.
I rammed into Drago's house.
Oh, who put that there?
I know. But it was
Drago.
it was just a little bit of a knock. I was on my way back to the base and
Misery to happiness to thee.
oh my goodness. Can't say a thing. But I was on my way back and I had almost totally avoided it, but there was one little part that was jutting out and I died. So
Something, horseshoes, hand grenades.
okay, let's see. Oh, you needed interior plates. Many, many interior plates.
There should be enough actually on that ship. Just gotta grind them out.
Okay.
Grindy, grind. Midnight here, which means it's exactly 2 weeks until OK Productions' birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Oh my goodness.
What's your
Hmm?
goodness?
The split conveyor came out of the fog like a madman and destroyed me.
There. Not much in these containers.
Yeah, there's interior blocks as well as conveyor and conveyor ports and stuff like that that have the interior plates.
Right. I was just looking at the stuff in here because I ground down and then welded back up one of the cargo containers in here. It doesn't really have much though.
Going up this mountain is a nightmare in the fog.
Jared, I turned your steering angle down to 15% or 15 degrees from 20. It seems to work better. Consume.
Good thing is no one will ever find my house via jetpack in the fog. I'll tell you that.
Except for the big path that leads directly to the front door.
Apparently, Wacko flipped.
By jetpack.
Ah.
Oh. Sliding down the mountain.
I know how you feel,
I got a
Marco.
punch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for more interior plates.
I got enough.
Okay, cool. So I can start
Pick it up.
grinding stuff down and putting them in your large cargo containers.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gotta get a battery on here and. Actually, I just need to get
You
this.
just need ice,
O2
right?
generator. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need more computers for the generator than just ice.
I thought I finished the generator. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, Phoenix, I feel you there, man. Like Phoenix says, I love the weather on one hand, makes for great play, but when you can't see, when you are inside, it's a pain when you can't see in your own base.
You only need one more computer tray.
I got it.
Fair enough, OK Productions. Hope you have a good night. Oh, pew pew. Those meteors.
Yes, a
never know what
meteor
happened.
storm in the fog. Just what you need.
It's all right. We've
Stealth
got
meteors.
turrets.
Speaking of, I think the fog's abating. Ever so slightly.
Sounds like something a Formic would say.
Why? How do I be more human? I mean,
Classified. Sign says classified. Will be for some time.
so I've pretty much finished with my Grinch base. I've done everything I wanted to do with it, so
Okay.
it's done.
Oh, I see what you mean about the ground. Ah, I found your trail. Wow, this is definitely terrible weather.
It's like something out of a horror movie when you're just going up this trail up the mountainside and you don't know what's in front of you.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, the wheel itself isn't. It needs one large steel tube. Why is this?
I
What
got
do
some
you
over
think they
here, I
make the
think.
tire out of?
No, I've got one. It's fine.
It's the inner steel tube.
Fixed it.
What did you feast on?
I didn't feast on anything. I fixed a wheel.
Ah. Oh, this path gets kind of dark and jagged for a little bit there. Oh, and then there is a battleship turret. And then some junk. Who throws a battleship turret away? Like, what the heck?
Probably the U.S. Navy.
Didn't throw any of them away.
They wouldn't throw it away. They'd drop it into the ocean by accident.
Or on purpose. There's an artificial reef. / live fire exercise.
Oh, have you never seen the stories of like the old aircraft carriers that accidentally dropped like entire hangar doors out into the ocean?
Ooh.
No. We don't need this anymore. Goodbye.
Oh, this isn't. So your H2O2 generator is not connected?
It should be connected.
Hmm.
There's just no power to the grid. I would build a battery.
It's not moving to the. I can't move it from the large cargo container to the H2O2 generator.
Yeah, because there's no power. And use power conveyor to keep
for
power.
the conveyors, gotcha.
Low health.
I'll go
Your
get the.
health
I'll go get
is
some
low.
power cells.
I will too, but I'm not a H2.
Eat better, DE.
Mhm.
Eat better
That would
food,
help.
DE.
That would help. My problem actually is that I'm like, I just like sleepy flew into the ground.
Also,
Really
I can't help but feel that giant wall of text would be more Christmassy if you changed the background to green.
Oh no,
It was
burns your
awful.
eyes.
It was horrific. He already did it.
A dark green, like a subtle green.
It was the worst.
What he should do is make every other color, every other letter green.
Oh my gosh.
Which I don't think you could do that in Space Engineers.
Did you read Wacko?
Mm-hmm.
Wacko.
Just bouncing off the ground. How that feel? Yes, it was definitely evergreen, Michael Turdell. Ooh, the bungalow is taking further shape, Scarlet.
It is slowly.
That sounded kind of pained.
Well, so in in Havelock 2 that I've started playing, since I'm ostensibly playing by myself, unless there are special guest stars, I put Bob in the world, and I've gotten used to having Bob again.
I see.
Bob is
Ooh.
such a good friend.
Aw, thanks, Bob.
Planet Bob.
Wonder how many people actually get that reference.
Only the best ones.
Mm-hmm. You know, Nabarine doesn't like that movie.
There's a lot of people that don't like that movie, and that's okay. They are allowed to be wrong.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say. Everybody who likes that movie.
Well,
I was
I'm
on
known
side.
for enjoying terrible movies. If you ever meet my wife, you can ask her about my horrific taste in movies. I will say that the movie Godmothered is hilarious.
What? Wacko. He says iron delivery arrives and proceeds to drive his rover like into the base. It's foot traffic only, Wacko.
Well, it certainly arrived. I mean, if this is how Amazon delivered packages.
So he delivered it.
Uh-huh.
I think the only way this gets unstuck is these doors go away.
Oh my
Catherine?
heavens.
The reference to Planet Bob is a reference to Titan AE.
Which is a terrifically horrible old CGI animation, like when CGI animation was first
Like
coming out.
new, yeah.
Well,
I can agree with that statement.
It was the fact that they mixed the CGI with the traditional animation. I think that made
Yeah,
it.
like it wasn't as bad as like the terrifying children in Toy Story 1 when they hadn't figured out how to CGI human beings yet.
Yeah,
Best
that-
CGI
that's
human
terrifying.
in any thing
Well,
is the spirits within.
for Toy Story 1, all the CGI was literally just huge stacks of primitives, which is hilarious to think about. They didn't really have like 3D modeling as we know it, so they literally just stacked a bunch of primitive objects together to create shapes.
Dre, if you give me your hydrogen bottle, I will go fill it for you.
I do not have one.
Oh. Well, that's silly. I'll be back.
You can build in the A2 generator.
Oh, well, I'll go get one for you.
Yeah, go get it.
Joaco, I hope you realize this, but I'm a huge CG animation nerd. Okay?
Ah!
I have a cousin who is an animator and a college friend, multiple college friends who are also animators. So it's kind of fun.
What was the kaboom?
There was an earth-shattering kaboom.
Do you guys remember the horrible CGI that was Reboot?
Yes.
Hey,
but
hey,
I
hey,
did
we don't-
love that show.
Great.
I love that show too, but that doesn't make it any less terrible.
So, fun fact. If you don't have the DLC, you cannot destroy DLC blocks.
What?
What?
Or at least that seems to be happening to me, because these neon tubes, they ain't going nowhere.
Might be slightly distinct. Look away for a second and then go back to grinding them that you're grinding.
They do not exist. They are not here.
You have not paid us $2. You cannot interact with these blocks.
No, legit, I can't. And now the rover somehow flipped through them. Yeah.
Well,
The rover has
Cool.
fully turtled. And Turtle isn't even here.
You were the one who brought Turtle in, right, Clunk?
Yeah, yeah.
You know how he's doing?
He's doing good. He just his schedule isn't really conducive to Saturday survival.
Yeah,
Or anything
yeah.
like that. Yeah. He is not. I've literally talked to him earlier today. We talked a lot.
hydrate.
I did get the impression that you guys were buddies.
I have a thing for you.
Ooh, this is getting worse. Isn't
Oh.
it?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought that red thing was Santa's sleigh for a minute. I
That
just
was a
saw it
red
zip across.
Red window. At least we'll get it up right.
Whew. Mhm.
All right, Wako, just go down the road slowly and carefully. I'll go take down these other two gates. BD, I'm gonna have to take down these beautiful gates that you put up, so Wako can get out without, dying.
Energy
Which can be difficult for Wako sometimes.
Still need the battery.
Got some. It's functioning though, so.
Yes.
Charge it.
Geronimo.
BD says it's okay. He'll be punished later.
Oh my.
Darn it.
Oh my.
That catapult needs like a billion safety stickers. I just got seriously injured using it.
Don't push buttons that say catapult.
It did specifically say to turn your jetpack on. Like, explicitly says that. Like, hey, turn on your jetpack if you want to not die.
Actually, I wonder.
It doesn't even have a cradle.
Ooh.
It's just a platform.
Have you guys tried standing under the catapult when it retracts? It's fun.
I feel like you're trying to you're trying to kill everyone.
I've done it. I'm still here. I'm fun.
You know what's fun?
Ignore
Jared?
this.
Sometimes
Ignore
if you
this.
stick a fork into an electrical outlet, it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
You know, I actually knew someone who did that.
Why?
I think we've all done that at some point.
She
No.
wasn't
Nope.
too used to having electricity, unfortunately. So when she did have electricity in the wall outlet, it didn't. She experimented and learned a valuable lesson.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Life, the only teacher that gives you the lesson after the test.
Correct.
Experience is the test. Trial by fire.
Fire hurts.
Fire does hurt. It also warms
Whoa!
and cooks things. Makes things delicious.
Only if you don't use too much fire.
That's true. Too much fire is nasty.
Be careful with that, DE. Some of those grids very much are in use in the darkness of the Grinch Cave.
Hmm?
Oh, someone was asking you to clear up grids, and I was like, some of those grids are very special to me. Thank you very much.
Oh, I don't know. Step forward. Become a fulcrum.
Apparently, I think I put these wheels on upside down.
Oh. Well,
I mean, that'll do it.
Is that the new wheels, Dre?
Yeah.
So I think that there's like a yellow-looking cable on one side of them. I think that is the top. I think.
That would make sense.
why does that make sense?
Those would most likely be your hydraulic lines, and you want them away from the ground.
Okay.
Totally just
I'm
got
convinced
Wacko out of the
Natalie-
ditch with batteries.
Well, I just don't understand why yellow would be that, but
Yellow.
You know, that's yellow
In
for
nature,
hydraulics.
could be-
hydraulic plants are known to be the golden color.
I hope you learned your lesson, young man. Don't crash into my street again.
Although I will say, since they are upside down, putting them into
What
a
is
suspension positive makes it higher, which to me makes more sense.
What on earth is PhD doing?
drilling
Around a huge area.
drilling his own tomb, I think.
Well, it's really extravagant if that's the case.
Black Phoenix, it says as many times as that has crashed, just put thrusters on it. Talking about Waco's wheeled thing.
apparently yellow is the universal color of hydraulics, but I did not know this.
I did not know that either. I was just making a old dookie.
Hey, DE, what else is yellow the universal color of?
Urine.
Cool.
Only if
Also-
you're dehydrated.
Here's the main reason I wondered why yellow would mean up, right? Because everything in Space Engineers is lined with yellow. So if you didn't think, oh, hydraulics would be yellow, it would make no difference. Like, the little thing around the circle up here is yellow. It's all yellow. It's yellow and gray.
Yellow.
So it doesn't really help at all in this game.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you. I was looking at it from not from a color perspective, but from a shapes perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The should be on top.
Catherine, okay, thank you. Catherine's like, I don't know if that was actually true. Sometimes I just say things.
And there's also, I guess, a little sticker that kind of has a arrow that points up too on the side. Incoming meteors!
Oh.
Ah! Luckily, they look like
something
they
that
are passing by.
I think it might have been Jared.
Was it red?
Wait, Jared was a
He-
meteor?
No, he's building, and I think I got too close to the ship.
Oh, I see your corpse.
I know
Dang
that
it, guys.
safety is a high visibility color. I mean, yellow is a safety color because of its high visibility. But there, I mean, it doesn't matter what the part is. It's gonna be gray lined with yellow.
Hmm.
It's gonna be great.
See, I say I don't know one thing, and then chat's like, oh, she knows nothing. Gotcha. We will explain all of the things to Nabarine.
See, Naparine, yellow is actually a primary color.
Oh, okay, cool. If you mix it with another primary color, will you get different colors, or will it stay
Yes, like green.
yellow?
Feel
Oh.
like mud.
Clonk, you're wrong. There's only 3 primary colors.
I think that was the whole point.
No,
was
there's
that
only,
I was wrong.
there's only 2 primary colors, white and black. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, obviously.
It is known.
Those aren't colors.
Actually, there's
I
only
know, they're
there's
shades
only
and
one
tones.
primary color, and that
That's
color.
the joke.
No one wants to hear what the only primary color is. I see how it is.
Um,
Before I went to the Marines, I had a scholarship to go to art school.
I remember you talking about that. You are great
My
at
mom-
Up
sketching.
for my views.
My mom was surprised.
Oh, which art school you're going to? The United States Marine Corps. Ah.
They only use one color, red.
But also, they do offer free access to art supplies, so I can see it.
Any crayons as I could cram into my mouth.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick bio. I shall return.
Bioshock.
I hope he doesn't
Ooh,
get
these
shocked
windows
with
are
that
actually
biome.
nice. Oh, these aren't welded up yet. I thought that was intentional.
He said
Never mind.
Bioshock. Just go to the bathroom. Just. Well done, Clunk. You have scared him.
I'm pretty scary.
I just got lost. Okay, there we go.
You gotta go that way.
Jewel, white is all of the colors in light, not in pigment. Whoops.
And
I'm being targeted.
Yeah, Jared's has murdered everyone.
With what and why?
He's helping me weld with
Oh.
a ship. So
and
when
he's
people
killing
get too
people.
close to the ship,
Gotcha.
it just
What do you mean?
murders
People
them.
get too close to the ship. I didn't move. He did.
Oh, I mean, he does have the charged ship that's, arcing plasma. You might want to get out of its way.
Anyway, yeah, white light is all of the colors. That
Yes,
is
and
why.
pigments, all the colors is brown.
Yes. Ugh. A very nasty shade of brown. But that is why when white light goes through prisms, that's why you can see the rainbow. Because it wrecks all of it. Is there any safety yellow on those welders?
Let me check.
Right? See, everybody's like, oh, it's the color of safety. That's why it's on every block, Nab. No, well, it's not.
There's some on the conveyors on the back of the welders.
Yeah, okay, on the conveyors. Yeah, no. It's not about safety. Space Engineers cares not for safety.
There's no OSHA in space.
Oh. And this won't be a spoiler for anyone, so don't worry. In the last episode of The Mandalorian, at one point they're walking across a bridge that's over like an open force field to space, and there's no railings. And I lost my mind, and my wife was like, "It's a show, knock it off."
At least one Star Wars character has been killed because of lack of OSHA regulations. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Like, if you're dumb enough to, I don't know, walk off something that doesn't have a rail, you probably deserve to die and fall into space.
Well, there should probably be a rail, to be fair.
Actually, now that I'm thinking it, more than one major Star Wars character has died due to lack of proper safety equipment.
Yes. Or should have died. Lost a hand, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, there was safety equipment in that area. It just got chopped up, and then he jumped off.
Lack of railings has killed a Star Wars character in each of the 3 trilogies.
That sounds weird. Each of the 3 trilogies.
Yeah, it really does.
The trilogy of trilogies that is Star Wars.
I'm standing on top of a wind turbine. This is completely safe.
You can see you dancing around over there.
Technically, it is.
How's the bungalow coming?
It's coming along.
It's weird seeing a structure built like kind of with normal proportions and layouts is weirding me out because like it shouldn't be standing up with only one wall supporting the roof. It's funny, it doesn't look weird in other structures, but in this one it just looks wrong.
Final is reminding you that apparently music not being played, question mark? Or is that just because you switched to my view?
Jared.
It should be playing, but
So, Scott, the roof, for whatever reason, doesn't extend far enough. You see how
Yes,
the top... Okay.
because I could only get so far from underneath while I was building the things out.
Gotcha.
It'll get fixed. Don't worry.
See, Michael Turner.
chemistry won't. I did make this subtly asymmetrical for DE.
yay, asymmetry.
Why do we have so many motors?
Because we've taken down a few ships that have lots of atmospheric thrusters, and those are full of delicious motors.
I see.
Motor.
Motors have
motor.
electrolytes.
It's got what the body needs.
You want us to put toilet water on the plants?
I mean,
They love toilet water. It's fantastic for them.
Oh, man. Only that movie weren't so real.
Jared, watch the hydrogen there. Oh, nope, you're just going to leave it parked in the sky. That seems safe.
Wow, did all of the iron that Wako brought back already get used? Must have.
It doesn't go as far as it used to.
So you're saying we have an iron deficiency?
Ah.
Yeah, he's blocking up the other side of the roof on the inside, so you can start welding that. He's doing sets of top to bottom, left to right, so you're clear to start welding the bottoms of the roof too.
Oh, there's a couch in here now around the communal Christmas tree.
Yes. Yeah, I took down BD's arches and replaced it with a much larger arch just in case Wako crashes his rover down here again. So it's one that he can actually drive through.
I can bring back about 4,000 plates.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's a lot of plates.
Okay, that's all of them on this side.
Go ahead and cut down the rover.
I keep hearing about these meteor storm inbounds, but what are they meteor then?
Ah, haha.
I can't answer that question, Clunk. You must find out for yourself.
Stupid giant gun goes off every time it gets. It's like, good God, man!
Scarlet getting meteor and half-lock PTSD from the guns going off.
If I'd only known then what I know now, all those PMWs would have worked appropriately. We wouldn't have died terribly.
I don't think so. I think we still would have died terribly. To be fair, we kind of chose to end it.
Speaking of dying terribly,
You can switch it back to your view, by the way, D.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can watch you build.
is this
for a
your
while.
home, Scarlet?
I'm not building anything.
Well, I have my discotheque apartment that'll give seizures to anyone that stays in it.
This is your second house?
This is my summer house.
Well, seizure later. I guess.
Indeed. No, I had mentioned something about like a
Whoa.
building a chalet, and D was like, "You should do that." So I felt obliged.
Yes, you are. I.
My goodness.
Jared!
Did he kill you again?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, by the way, one of your windows isn't welded up. You need 3 more bulletproof glass.
Okie dokie.
Oh, actually, I
that's-
take that back. Multiple of your windows aren't welded up. You need like 18 more bulletproof glass.
I love the shutters.
No,
They're
15. Sorry.
fantastic. Why? Oh, why is there a random thruster on the ground outside?
I'm being told that if I am ever in Rocky Horror Picture Show or Rocky Horror Show, I have to play Riff Raff.
Okay. Why?
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Probably because that voice, the banana voice, is very close to Riff Raff's creepy, weird voice. You're wet. Yes, it's raining. Such a terrible movie.
Okay, I brought glass for days. Let's get these windows sealed. You have no idea what it's doing to your heating bill.
Clonk. This just in. Clonk joining the Glazers Union.
Well, don't tell the landlord, but I've tapped into the neighbor's power.
Because of
The
course
cable.
you have. You can't put neon tubes on small grids? What a ripoff.
There isn't much by way of decorative blocks. There's a dispenser I could build. There's a jukebox.
Everyone will start playing that hideous song.
I drive better than that, Jared.
Make a dispenser for our kitchen, but there's not much else I can do.
I'm adding ribbons to our cargo containers. I'm making things festive.
All right.
Festive.
I guess I could add a tree alien. Ah, I knocked somebody out on accident.
Anybody want to help me unload the rover?
I can do that. Give me a second. I feel like you're like my father just coming home from the grocery store. Hey kids! Got a whole bunch of groceries. Just did a Costco run. Okay.
Well, no, those are the wrong ones.
Say again?
He's just muttering. Don't
Mutter.
pay any attention.
But he's not muttering coherently enough.
Are you up and around the back?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, darn it.
Drew has never seen a Costco in person.
What?
Picture a rectangle. Now
Add,
fill it with oversized containers of everything.
no, add oversized carts.
Have you seen a BJ's or a Sam's Club? Similar, but with a different name on the front.
I like how PhD Composer just like totally yoinked that from us.
What's
Well, I've
that?
been using the side. There's a little conveyor or arrow at the side.
Sorry, I've gone quiet, guys. I'm puzzling. I'm puzzling, and my puzzler was sore.
Get a better puzzler.
How about you switch it to your puzzling self while I unload
Oh,
a
I'm
rover?
sorry that you don't want to be.
I'm unloading a rover.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure they would love to watch me unload a rover while you actually build something.
Yes.
Mute options, mute Nabarine. There we go. Her perspective, not actually her mic. Telling her to be quiet never works.
That's right.
Ugh, be quiet, Nabarine.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh. Why do you
PH
have to? Whoa, does PhD need to be shamed again? Should we just shame him again?
I'm not sure how he thinks this is going to work. Ah. Gosh. It's almost unloaded anyway.
Hmm?
It's oh.
Ah!
Oh, what was that? I think that was the welder on Jared. Oh, and he's in the ditch.
Fuel.
PhD. Oh, fuel low, oxygen low.
Fuel critical.
Oh, I'm dying.
No energy.
This is gonna be fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine here. How are you?
How are you? Whee.
The boom was not me, says PhD composer. I don't know. That
No,
seems
it
pretty sus.
It was Jared.
Hey, Scarlett, could I have your attention downstairs for a second?
What's up, bud?
I accidentally killed one of your block walls, and I don't have the concrete, so...
Oh, you're a terrible person.
I know,
hear
I
you.
know. I was working so hard not to kill it, too.
Thanks, bud.
Okay. What?
Rush says, blammo.
Yes. That was actually a pretty good catback.
Thanks. He's my buddy.
Or death
Even
button.
when he's teleporting you in
He's-
7
he's-
days to die.
He's an awful person, but he's still my buddy. It was fantastically well timed. He did that very well.
Fuel low.
Yeah, you're removing my ice.
I'm not over there anymore.
Oh, I
not
think
my
it was
fault.
PhD, but
Shame. Shame.
Yeah, I left a while ago. Are you gonna be heading back?
yeah, I'm gonna get some ice in it so the battery will be charged.
Okay.
I was like, "Is it going to it that fast, or is it disappearing?" And I was like, I see PhD just running back and forth. I'm like, wait a minute.
No. Nope. I helped you put some of the ice in there. I didn't take it out.
Hey, Scarlett, this living room would be a great place to put a ceiling fan.
Sounds like
what-
a rotor.
What living room?
The downstairs area in your chalet.
Oh, that's not a living room.
Oh, your room where you do not do any living would be a great place to put a ceiling fan.
I don't think the ceiling in there is high enough for.
If you're careful about it. You can crouch.
Anyone like my my present over here? Present
Oh my
card container?
gosh. The disco ball?
You like that on top?
Yes.
I'm extra proud of the ribbon.
So Rush says, I expect you'll get Capac back somehow eventually. And yesterday they were doing their Minecraft thing, and for science, they were wondering if it was possible for somebody without RTX to join their RTX world. So I joined for science. It is possible.
Science!
Yes, and then I like jumped right off because I had the boys in my lap because it was not past bedtime, and I was like, "There's no way that I'm trying to play in Splitsy and Capac's world," even though they're like, "Yeah, you can stay if you want." But all of Capac's chat were like, "Okay, it's time to get him back. Do something," and I'm like, "Nope." But I love how everybody's like, "Okay." It is time.
It is time.
It's time. Except
So is
for
everyone
Smart.
going to ignore that giant explosion that just occurred?
No,
giant
I'm.
explosion.
Charity.
Yeah, that's I. I figured that's what Scarlet was yelling about.
I thought that's just what happens when one lives in the shadow of Mount Crumpet.
Max.
Max. Oof. Waco's girder house is still girderly. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're good. That's why. Noticed the battery had started to run low, but then I realized it was because the snow was falling, and when the snow is falling like this, there's like no wind.
Wrecker, what build are we breaking down? I'm not breaking down a build.
Breaking what? What's being broken down?
I don't know.
What was that?
That was a rover, I think.
Yep.
Ray, are you dead?
For some reason, I'm not dead. The thing is just bouncing around like, yeah.
Look at it. It's popping a wheelie, going down.
Reverse wheelie. Dre, I think you're supposed to have 2 cargo containers.
Yep, the other one went rolling away.
Yeah, one exploded because this thing decided it wanted to bounce its way down the hill instead of roll.
I found some ice as well. Because I think you lost your hydrogen thing.
Scarlet, look behind you.
That's really upsetting.
What am I looking at?
To your left.
Checker, did
Behind
Checker-
you.
Joe. Yeah, your rover
your
died.
rover died a while ago. That's what Dre was talking about. That was...
He was trying to
Hello.
rebuild it,
Yeah, I was
Hello?
trying to rebuild it.
and now the rebuilt one has died.
Yeah.
Please don't. Getting my body out of this place would suck.
Yeah, it's acting like it wants to float and bounce over the ground instead of roll.
It's one of BB's floor cleaners.
That's why I don't build in Lord.
Isn't... I think Wasted and his crew were having troubles with rovers on ice.
Wheels, yeah.
When I've done small grid, I haven't had this kind of issue.
Is it
Since
just a
the
large grid,
update?
maybe?
I haven't checked since the update, no.
That it was since the update.
I think their biggest problems were with a large grid rover, though.
What does anybody in chat know what it was that they had to do to? I don't think they actually ever fixed it.
I don't think so either.
But I think it was something to do with friction and how it was messing with stuff.
Let's see.
They were being speed limited, says Rush.
I've got the speed turned down. I'm not gonna turn it down more, but
You know what Scarlet's little house reminds me of? A little Bavarian village in the Cascades.
Hooray! Village in the Cascades.
No, I'm not. Also, did you just call me a cow?
Bavarian village in the Cascades? How is that calling you a cow?
Bovines. You didn't even pick up on the on the
Bavarian
very obvious
and-
joke.
Bavarian and bovine are completely different.
I know. It's a pun.
Are you German?
Goodness.
I hate not being able to see what the block is orientation is when placing it.
Good night, Bucket Man.
Good night, Bucket Man. Sorry the main screen has gone still for a second. I am doing a thing.
You're doing a thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Does anyone have Whip's image converter installed and all squared away and easy access?
yeah.
But let me just double check.
Ray, I'm sending you an image I would like converted. I will have a LCD server event planning.
What an image.
Have you heard that song? It's amazing.
I actually haven't.
Oh, it's great. I can't play the song, guys. I'm sorry, because YouTube will come down on me with a vengeance.
Oh man.
You want it for the standard or LCD?
Yeah, standard square LCD. Oh, I just fell out of the sky. And I'm bouncing.
Hey,
There we go.
Scarlet, can you old yeller me? I don't have any hydrogen left.
Can I do it?
Old yeller me.
Where are you?
I'm behind your house, stuck in a ditch.
You can just hit backspace, right?
Oh, I
Were you-
can. Thank you.
But out here? Okay.
Look, it's been like 2 weeks since I played Space Engineers. I've forgotten some stuff.
Clunk, did you add the little windowsills on the lower level?
Right here.
I did.
Those
I was
look
gonna
awesome.
ask.
Those look awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool. Because I was unsure about them.
I wish you could make flower pots that you could like put on your windowsills.
They
A 1x1
how the
rotor
LEDs
might
work
work.
a little bit. The text on the doors like fades in now instead of just popping in. Huh. Weird. Oh yeah. Wow, that turned out really well actually. Nab, do you like the decor?
Yeah.
Don't shoot me, Santa Claus. I've been a clean living boy. I promise you.
Done everything
I thought you said you
that
couldn't play it.
you want me to.
No, that was
He's
me
not
singing
playing it. That's singing it awfully.
Oh,
Well, I've never heard the
Santa.
song before, so what reference do I have?
It's been a real hard year.
It's the Killers, Don't Shoot Me, Santa Claus.
I haven't really listened to the Killers.
Well, that's what it is.
Santa's got a bullet in his gun. Santa's got a... It is such a weird, bizarre song, but for some reason I love it.
Just murdered
It
myself.
sounds like a
in the
Weird Al
face.
song from these lyrics.
It does. The
It does
Killers
kind
do
of, yeah.
weird things at Christmas time.
They release a Christmas song every year.
Mm.
Always just one.
Knock me out the way, Scarlet.
Well, it is my house.
I didn't want to visit and, look at your highly...
Sorry.
Oh, come on. I
No.
need to see block orientation, Space Engineers. I'm just guessing here, and it's not working, because I can't tell.
What block orientation are you trying to figure out?
Just these little, like, roof blocks. Like, I just... Because of the way the colors blend in Space Engineers, I just legit can't see them.
Aw. I think my
Okay, I
unknown
found-
signal is
What the?
in the mountain.
I was gonna write
So by making
shame.
the block a different color...
What the? Why is there a rotorized death machine in this cave?
Isn't that where they're
Okay.
supposed to go?
PhD put a clang drive on a static grid.
Marvelous.
That's probably going to be a sled.
When it explodes, it's not my fault.
Yeah, when it's on a fixed grid, it's no longer a drive; it's just a clang.
Oh, did someone turn off all of the street lamps because it was daytime?
I figured it was appropriate. There was no button for this one, so...
Yeah, that one. He hadn't finished it by the time we finished the other night, and so there it is. I just like welded it up a little bit and turned it on. Like, it's good. This is good now. I need a paint gun.
Doggone thing.
Doggone.
Doggone thing. How about you do that first? Thank you, you silly thing. Regular Henry.
Oh no, the death trap's flying! Run!
Hello, Meridius. The village is coming along.
Not that. This. There you go. Oh, gee. There you go.
DE's
So-
only contribution to our house is this massive Killers LCD above the door.
Did you
great-
expect much else?
What about that? I've been doing other things like painting the candy canes.
Uh-huh.
Very important.
Important things.
Like painting the candy canes.
Someone's paint gun is really acting up. It's spitting arrow logs into someone. Unless you guys aren't seeing that too, at which point it's sending me arrow logs.
No, it's when it probably because it was an update to Steam to SE today, and the mod hasn't been updated most likely.
It's not giving me errors, though, so I don't see the errors.
That's funny. That might be because you're the one getting them.
The host doesn't see the errors. What? No. Not frozen.
Not even Frozen 2. You've probably dealt with that movie far more than you want to.
Nope.
No, the boys didn't really care for it.
Because my kids have good taste.
They liked it well enough. It's not their favorite. Their cousin, on the other hand, Zori's child.
Big fan.
Oh yes, very much so.
The paint gun is acting a little funny.
You're acting a little funny.
Why? Why did it do that?
It had an error, it appears.
What happening in here? What is this, composer?
There. The candy cane is redecorated. Yes.
It wasn't
Oh,
until you
it's gotta
touched
be
the paint gun that things started erroring, funnily enough.
Well, I mean, I have that effect on people. I touch them and they just error. I'm just like, nope. Nope, please don't ever do that again. It's true. I'll have to go through and get a whole bunch of Christmas-themed LCDs. Get them all set up everywhere. Are you excited for that?
Not particularly.
Why?
You want to make an LCD? Make one in front of our home.
Why?
Because everybody else has an LCD in front of their home. You don't want to go with the masses. Don't want to be one of the people.
Actually, we're Americans, so we go with the weights, not the masses.
Not everybody in this village is American. Come now.
Come with me now.
Come with me now. I'll show you how. Serenity's on its way. This way.
Speaking of that, there's a rumor flying
That
all over
it's
the internet.
such a rumor.
Yeah.
It has
That
absolutely
rumor's been around
no.
for so long.
Well, but this one, it has absolutely no ground whatsoever. So they're all like, "Oh, Disney bought 20th Century Fox, so technically speaking, like they could reboot it." And I'm sitting here like, "You guys, why are you doing this?" Like, my friends had been circulating a headline, right? That Disney is, there's a rumor that Disney will be rebooting it, Firefly, right? And I'm like, no, that's not possible, because he kept saying it's not gonna happen. And then I click on it and I actually read. There is nothing. They have nothing. There is no reason to have written that at all.
Yeah, but I heard about it on
Scarlett,
the
those are
internet.
the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not in the works. It doesn't, like, it's not even a thing that's going on, you guys.
But
Not happening.
I heard about it on the internet.
Disney owns 20th Century Fox. The end. That is it. That's all they have.
Scarlett,
Yeah, but
the roof extension is the wrong thing.
I will fix it momentarily.
Also, any rumors about Firefly don't need to have any ground to them because it's a show about space. And, you can't take this guy from me.
And I love Serenity and I love Firefly, but you know what? It wouldn't be the same like 20 years later.
Oh my heavens, DE.
You want
You
to watch
do.
Firefly again? Go watch The Expanse. It's as close as you're going to get.
You told me to put an LCD up.
Yeah, I know, and I realized what I was asking as I asked it.
There's an appropriate emote for this.
D, are you painting with the paint gun again?
No.
Interesting. Thank you. Errors are still happening.
I have to remove that mod.
Everybody paint what you can. By the way, DE, I believe that some of the road near the mine needs to be painted concrete.
Okay. Let's go do this. Wrecker Joe, Disney didn't reboot Star Wars. They just added on to the existing canon. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean they've rebooted it.
Yeah, that's not a reboot. Well, I mean, like, it felt like a reboot, but yeah.
Yes, it did feel like a reboot. I will say that.
Well, I mean, technically, they came out and said, like, all the existing canon that wasn't, like, all the extended universe stuff wasn't
They
real anymore.
obliterated
Except that-
canon.
Except the extended universe was never canon.
Ah, didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Lucas himself said it wasn't canon. He said it was nice that they want to have Star Wars stories, but it's
Yeah, kind of like anybody who's making fan fiction of Deadly Salvage, right? It's like, that's nice, that's cool that you like our stuff and you want to do that, but it's not canon.
But it would be like you guys saying your shorts weren't canon, I suppose.
no.
No.
No, the novelization, the only things that were ever canon in Star Wars were movies, and then the scripts of movies, and then novelizations of movies in that order until they had TV shows, and the TV shows are in between movies and scripts of movies. So that's canon. Now they may have changed since House of Mouse picked everything up. Maybe some of their comics and novels are considered canon now. I don't know. But that's how it was up until I think the expanded universe was never canon. I liked a lot of the expanded universe, but it was never actually official Star Wars lore.
There's one game that's the main story is canon, but there's like a secondary mode to the game that's not canon.
Catherine asks, our holiday specials canon?
100% they are. Yes, 100%.
They are.
Star Wars
Especially
movie.
over by my tree.
Oh,
Ewoks is best walks.
Ewoks should go in walks.
why? There's garbage all over that ground. Oh, this is me. Oops.
Why am I littering so much?
Cause you're
I mean, yes, but also, I was talking from DE's perspective.
Lego Star Wars are not. Those aren't canon.
No, they're not.
They're-
Well, I
there's-
wish they were.
Yeah, I
because
wish they were.
They're honestly better than the actual prequels, but they're sequels. It's prequels too, honestly. I'm noticing there's a bunch of littered rosters laying around the ground around Scarlet's house. I feel like Jared's little Scarlet killing machine may have had a mishap.
Person in the pink bubblegum looking suit with no signal on. What suit is that?
How do I go
looking
third
suit?
person? I don't know. I don't. It's just camouflage. I think. I think it's because I have it light red that it's. Let me check.
It's not
in the
pink.
red
It's
page.
lightish red.
Obviously salmon.
Famine. It's obviously famine. Alan Tudyk is amazing.
It's the soldier
voices.
suit apparently. And yeah, it is basically pink, but it doesn't quite render right on my screen, so I don't want to call it pink because it's not like a true pink, you know? It's almost salmon, but I don't want to call it
Almost.
salmon. No, like, you know how salmon is like pink that looks like it's been like run through the wash 1,000 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like
is-
that, but slightly worse. Like,
Which
it's
is
not even
funny.
worth.
It's funny because if you actually cut open a salmon, it's bright red.
Well, not if it's actually farm salmon. Those actually don't have color. They actually have to get dyed. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't get
Salmon-
enough exercise to get the red meat.
I don't know if it's exercise. I think it's like nutrients or something they eat.
Salmon and I think sturgeon as well. They go through a little like metamorphosis when it comes time to spawning, and that's usually when they get caught coming up the storm or not storms up the rivers. Is when they're doing that because they normally spend their life out in the ocean.
Oh, well, fair enough. Makes sense.
By the way, I like that Scarlet actually built his bed.
I haven't toured the rest of Scarlet's house yet. I do like it.
I wasn't allowed, not allowed in Scarlet's house no more for some reason.
You're allowed, Dre.
You're saying he won't Scarlet you in?
I just think Scarlet
Oh,
Claus
oh, you
knows whether Jere's been naughty or nice.
Like Michael Clarnell is like pink camouflage? Pink camouflage.
Vice Corp says coho salmon is red, king and silver salmon is orange, and all salmon are disgusting.
I like salmon.
Yuck.
It
So you
has
guys-
a nice taste.
You guys know that lobster used to be like the absolute worst thing you could possibly eat, and there's
They are
the big
the worst thing you
loss.
can possibly eat.
Well, they weren't like an upper
Bottom-
class.
They're bottom feeders.
Yes, but look, they were considered to not be a high class dish, and so
Yeah.
there are rules that you can only feed prisoners a certain amount of lobster, so that you can't like just throw all this lobster at them to save money, because people used to be doing that.
Okay.
It's just
Lobster-
funny. It's like
Lobster is very difficult to get meat from. So that kind of surprises me that it was
It's
ever.
very,
Oh.
very gross. 'Cause you know
Well, they
why?
used
Because
to-
it comes from the ocean and it's nasty.
the beaches used to be crawling with them before humanity happened. So
Before
that's why they were
humanity
considered to
happened.
be.
I mean, to be fair, the planet used to be crawling with a lot of animals before humanity happened.
Yes.
There was nothing before humanity.
The Earth
We
used to
made
be
everything
crawling
better.
with dinosaurs before humanity happened.
So we came on the meteor, is what you're saying. Okay, got it.
It's our fault.
Got it.
Meteor than what?
That's what I mean for
Gosh.
orcs. We come on a rock.
No one's answered this question. Every time I ask, you just laugh.
Gonna give Clonk a complex.
We were building one up on the mountain.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can do in this house because I don't want to put anything on a rotor to make it a
What now?
subgrid. So
Why not?
Could you back up a little bit, Jared?
Why not?
Because
Oh,
I
darn, you can
don't.
escape.
Not a reason. That's like saying because.
Yeah. I am a mom. Because.
Because.
I actually don't do that very often. It bothers me when people are like, because to their kids.
Yes, kids can tell when you're talking down to them.
Well, and I mean, like, children, the reason a lot of the time that children are like, why? Why can't I do this? Or why can't I do that? It's legitimately they're asking why. Like, there's no reason, right? Other than, I
Whereas
don't
say
want you
that
to.
I do.
That's a fireplace. I thought it was a shower. Well, look, from my perspective, the shower just burst into flames, okay?
That is a little bit intense. I could probably
It's
turn
the,
one
that
of
was
those
the
down.
that was the sanitized cycle.
Well, haven't you seen the movie Gattaca?
I have.
Yes. A
Yeah,
good
do
movie.
you remember the guy like scrubs all his skin off and then incinerates it?
Uh-huh.
That's a creepy movie.
Get out of there.
It's fine. The temperature's perfect.
Ah, finally warm.
Yes, that's how all women take showers, apparently.
Is 100% true.
Melt your skin off temperature water.
Nab will be like, "Do you want to take a shower?" I'll be like, "Yes." Yes? Question mark?
Will I melt if I do so?
Oh, this is a keen bug. I'm on a Sprit ship, and it is not attacking me at all. Nothing is attacking me.
Scarlet, thoughts?
Huh?
Oh, I just heard my own voice. Ugh, I'm
that
so
was
sorry.
weird.
You guys have to listen to that all the time.
It's fine. Wait, Catherine, why are we freeing the salmon?
Oh, nice. I like it, Clunk.
What'd you do, crew?
Yeah.
Is that like saying "king me" when you get to the end of the bug or the board?
Don't think so.
In checkers.
Yeah, that's wrong paint. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I like the different color.
Clonk. I feel that phrase so much. Oh, that's wrong. Whatever.
What is this little thing doing? What is going on?
Where is the remote block hidden on this sheep? Around here somewhere.
Catherine, it's asking if you accidentally admin moded.
I don't think so. Nope. Creative tools on. I didn't, I can use all terminals, but it doesn't affect targeting. Here somewhere? Hmm. If I were a remote block, where would I be? Oh, right here. In the driver's seat. What do you mean autopilot enabled? There's two of them. Why would you do that? Uh, whoosh. I apparently have an arrowhead. Oh no, the weather just got really bad.
Yeah, it's been bad
Oh.
at the base.
What the? Oh, there are parachutes on this. They learned. We don't need them.
Hey, Scarlet,
Yes.
what do you think about this as a little safe?
I don't think
Hold on.
this
I'm
is very
outside
safe
right
at
now.
all.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, looks good.
I saw the sound block and I was like, that's perfect for a safe dial. Better do something with it.
What's wrong with
You just need the
parachutes?
medical components for that survival kit.
I just grabbed them.
What's your favorite TV show, Scarlet?
My favorite TV show. Oh, that's a tough one. Downton Abbey.
Wait, who's getting nabby?
Inventory. Inventory full.
Ah.
Up.
What the? Oh no.
What?
Actually, I cut some parachutes, and now it's acting like the parachutes are still on.
Well,
Well, you know, they say dump it to crumpet. Interesting. I remove the blocks entirely.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
4 minutes, my friends.
Oh yes, it is time soon.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
We're out of silicon?
Inventory.
That is possible.
Inventory full.
Hmm. Well,
Inventory.
there is some
Inventory.
silicon next to the iron mine as well, if I recall correctly.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
I did know, Catherine, that my inventory was full, but thank you for reminding me.
Fox, your little observatory is finished.
You're finished, Wacko. There we go, now it's working again. Oh wait, I didn't fix that front one. Make sure none of the guns are gonna fire. Oh!
Well, he found a gun.
I guess they want to kill me now.
Didn't this happen last time too?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just showed up in Scarlett's home. Where is my corpse?
Welcome.
Well,
Oh, hey.
there was silicon. I thought I had found silicon. Did I not find silicon? Might be over by the shooties.
My corpse did not fall too far away. Oh, it's still falling. Your corpse. Huh? Stop.
Yes, silicon. Silicon and magnesium over here. Doo-doo.
It's shooting at something on the ground. Or it's still shooting.
That's
at
a
my
pretty
corpse.
good penetrating at TV, Charlotte.
Okay, nose-mounted cannon. Prepare to meet the mountain. You're
Should have
shooting
put
at.
over the flat.
What was that, Trey?
I said you should flip it over so it lays flat.
Well, I wanted it on the slanted side of the roof.
I know, but if you flip them the bottom of the block instead of the top of the block, they'll lay against the roof closer.
That may be true. But then, because I'm gonna smooth the top of the roof out so there isn't like that little thing sticking out of it.
There we go. I fixed it.
But you see what I'm saying? Those like how there's that gap between them now.
Oh yeah, I see.
A nice, slow, gentle landing. I mean,
What am I
Vino.
doing wrong?
Do what you, oh!
Oh, that's what. There we go, Scarlet.
Nice.
Took me a sec, but it was because I was using the wrong font.
Incoming ship.
Yes.
Have you made it home, Dee?
Yes. I have a present for everyone. Turn away from the screen a minute, come back to DE bird peckering a ship into a mountain. Yes, well, it was shooting at things down on the ground and I wanted it to stop. Hmm.
Jared, like, we're low on silicon. Me, like, I know. I said that.
Look, I brought a snack. We are the friendliest North Pole people ever. And then there's me on top, posing with my kill. That killed me. Twice, actually. Once I just flew into the back of it.
You wouldn't happen to be a dentist, would you, DE?
No, I'm not. And I swear I'm telling the truth.
Ah. Look at all that silicon that I brought back that is being refined right now. Look at all that. I did that. Silicon takes forever to refine. P.S.
Well, it's also
bedtime.
so if everyone could go to their rooms. Ow. Stubbed my toe by the candy cave.
And you didn't blow up?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you were. Good night, Bino. Alright, everybody. Report to your bunks.
Coming.
So let me
Report
put
to
my
your
stuff back
bunks.
in the cargo box.
I think some definite progress was made. Dear pirate transport, why are you moving?
Meteor storm inbound.
It's trying to escape.
Bedtime. Ow. Somebody jetpacked right into my face.
You got cat-packed. Our new friend is now firing at the meteors going overhead. Oh, it's so pretty. Meteors flying over our Christmas tree. Catlings chattering their songs. Alright, guys. This was lots of fun as usual. Jared, get in your bed.
Always fun. I'm glad I got to build my little chalet.
Yes, it looks great.
Wako, I feel like I did nothing.
Oh, it's okay. You could be like me and actually have done nothing.
I made a dirt cave.
Oh, I haven't.
I just broke stuff.
Get rid of the nap cam. I am into bed.
Alright. No one watch Nab sleep.
Fuel low.
That's creepy, man.
It is creepy. Oh,
Fuel critical.
feel critical. I guess I'm staying up at Clonks tonight. It is dark and dingy in here. And
Are you
the
showing
lights
my
go
bed?
kinda weird and almost greenish brown, and it's very dark. I'm gonna turn my lights on.
DE, behind you, over here. Here is my bed. Just crawl in.
Everine, a strange man is inviting me into his bed.
Well, I mean, like, do what you want, I guess.
Oh, that's a long way down the mountain.
Yar, har.
Alright, guys. This was fun, as always. Thanks for watching, and thanks to everybody who joined us, and of course, you guys, our normal stream team.
You stream team.
Always fun playing with you, and we will continue this on Wednesday, and hopefully finish the village. Yeah. Feel good. Wow, wow, wow.
Because
Anyway.
you're building a snow village.
Oh,
Good
you said we
night.
are allowed one thruster on the sled. Any
Yes.
other restrictions?
Not that I have come up with yet, but
But we should
sure-
probably do so.
I'm sure I will come up with a restriction just after you finish building it, and then make you this design all over again. Good night, everybody.